Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new Arduino Cloud Café webinar. I am Roxana, and today, together with my colleague Andrea Richetta, we will tell you everything about the new Arduino AI assistant and how you can use it to teach coding and build real-world projects using Arduino. So remember that we have the chat there. If you have any questions, please feel free to use the chat. So if you are ready, we are too, and let's get started. So this is what we are going to talk about today. Of course, we're going to start by telling you what is the Arduino AI Assistant and how it can help you with your classroom, with your students, to get them to code faster. Also, Andrea will share with you some tips so you can work better with the AI assistant and make the most out of it. And then he will show you some cool demos using the Arduino R4 Wi-Fi. And of course, we have some time at the end for your questions. Okay, so the Arduino AI assistant, it's an artificial intelligence tool that is built into the Arduino Cloud. So that means that you don't need to go to another platform to start using the assistant. So you just go to the Arduino Cloud, and then when you go to your sketches, then you will see it there. So the goal of this tool is to make coding, debug coding, help you with ideas and projects easier for you, either you're an educator, student, maker, whoever that you're interested in coding, make it easier. So that's the goal of the assistant. And for instance, when you are in the classroom teaching coding or you're building some projects that involve coding, you know that it's hard because all of the students have different questions. So they want to understand better the code, or especially mistakes. You know, when there is something wrong with the code, then it's hard to try to debug the code. Where is the part that is wrong? And imagine that when you have a class of 30, 20 students. So that is when the assistant comes to help you. So you don't have to worry about the syntax of the code. So focus on learning so you can teach the concepts and the students can create. And of course, the assistant will help you to route the code, to explain the code so they understand very easy each line of the code, you know, so start they creating and experimented easily. And another thing very interesting is the Arduino assistant is trained on the Arduino documentation, the boards, the library, everything. So it really understands the context of your project. So that's very helpful. And that's why it has a deep Arduino knowledge. And of course, with the help of the assistant, you will spend less time stuck and trying to get your code to work, find the mistake, and more time building and experimenting, which is what we want that students do. So then the assistant can help you with generating code. You just tell the assistant what you want to do in plain English. Andrea will give you some tips on how to write prompts better. And then the code also, as you can see here, the code is explained so you understand what each line of the code means or what it's doing, which is also great for the students to understand. And then if something is wrong, of course, the assistant will tell you where and how you can fix the code. And if you already have a code, but you want to improve it or make it better, or if you cannot find what is not working, also you can tell the assistant to help you with that. Or if you want to understand better a section of the code, you can ask and it will help you. So, but if we break it down a little bit, for example, when you're in the classroom, how can the assistant help you? And let's try some examples. So when your students get stuck with an error syntax, then you ask the assistant, help me fix this error. And as you can see here on the image, the assistant will do it. Will generate the code on the fly. So this will save you time. We know the educators are very busy. So, and this also it frees you because then you can do other things. And also it gives the students like that independence to learn by their own. You know, that's also very important when they are learning. And then project generator. So I was talking about that educators are very busy. So if you need some ideas of lessons or projects, you can also ask the assistant to help you to create some project with board or some electronics So you just write that, and then the assistant would help you with some cool ideas of projects you can do. So also it saves you time. It will give you the code, explanation, everything. So, and also you can do it for different students that have different skill levels. You can do that, and it saves you a lot of time. The next one is personalized student feedback. So we were talking also about that students be more independent with their own learning, to own their learning. So they can ask for the feedback, on their own with using the AI assistant. So everyone has different questions. So everyone has different interests. So they can write their own prompt to the assistant, and then they give them like personalized feedback, which is also very important to keep students engaged, So this immediate feedback, it will help them to keep learning, or if they are stuck with something, but it's really good because it's differentiated learning. And multilingual support. So you can ask the assistant in different languages. I try English, which is the default language. I try Spanish, French, and Italian, and it works. So the code is in English, but the explanation or the prompt you ask, that could be in those languages. I haven't tried any other, but I tried these 4, and they work. So it's great because then everyone can just write the prompt in their own language, and then the assistant will write the comments in that language. So, but I warn you that I only try 4 languages, but you can try their own, and let's see how it goes. But I think that's amazing. And I will show you quickly a video of the assistant working, so you can have an idea of what you can do with it.
Access the Cloud editor. Write your prompt in the chat box. Copy and paste the code in your sketch. Compile your sketch. And voila, your device is all set.
That's very nice. As you saw, it's very simple. The interface is very clean. So you can start trying it in no time. So another thing that is interesting now that we are in the age of ChatGPT and this type of other tools, artificial intelligence that are out there. So we want just to show you some of the differences between ChatGPT and Arduino AI. So as you know, both are artificial intelligence powered tools, but they serve different purposes and different audience. As I mentioned you before, the Arduino AI assistant is trained on the Arduino ecosystem. So it knows the hardware, the libraries, and everything related to Arduino, and it's like up to date. So it's designed specifically for Arduino related projects. Well, the ChatGPT, it can help, but it's not that specialized. It's like a broader reach that it has. So again, it's very knowledgeable on the Arduino ecosystem. So it's trained on the documentation, forums, electronics knowledge based on Arduino. And again, the ChatGPT, it has a broader knowledge. So probably you need to check the hardware or some other specifics if you are working with an Arduino project. And of course, as I mentioned you before, the Arduino AI assistant is integrated into the cloud editor. So you don't need to go somewhere else to try the assistant. It's there as you saw on the video. So it's because it's trained on the documentation, so it will give you accurate information and relevant, and it understands the context, of your project and your Arduino board and the libraries, etc. And the ChatGPT, as we mentioned, which is it's the same, it has a broader knowledge, more general. So probably you need to check some things on libraries or something. It doesn't have that deep knowledge. And also, since it's not integrated, of course, on the Arduino ecosystem, you need to copy and paste the code, from ChatGPT into the Arduino IDE. So those are basically the differences between the assistant and ChatGPT. So now it's time for Andrea to show you some demos and very important information that you should know about the assistant. So Andrea, over to you.
Wow, super great. Thanks a lot, Roxana. And today I would like to provide you some small demos. The first one, I have my Unar 4 connected here to my USB cable. And I would like to display a smiley on my LED matrix, but I don't know where to start. So let's get an help from our Arduino AI assistant. Clicking this spark icon and coming here, and I would like to display a smiley face on my built-in LED matrix. So let's see what happens. Of course, the Arduino AI assistant knows that I have an Uno R4 connected here, and it provides me the code. So let's copy it, go here in my editor, and update the code. So I have my code here. I can close the window of the Arduino AI assistant, and he knows everything. So he proposed me the right matrix library and all the code needed. And of course, it always provides me some small documentation. So every piece of code is explained. So if there's a need, I know what is happening. Okay, now let's upload to my Uno 4 and see what happens. Just a couple of seconds here for compiling. Okay. And here we go. Let's see our smiley face on the LED matrix. That's super cool, right? So the AI assistant can really be helpful for starting your project, sparking new idea or test new ideas. And starting from here, you can go further on your project by adding different stuff, different features. This is the first demo. Let's see the next. For the next demo, I have my Uno R4 always connected to my USB cable, and I have connected now a Modulino LED pixel. So now I would like to light up in green my Modulino pixel. So I can ask to my Arduino AI assistant, I want to light up a green Modulino pixel. And let's see what happens. He knows what Modulino is, and so he will propose a right library and the right code for my Modulino pixel. Okay, here we go. I have my code. As usual, I can copy code. I delete the other one and paste the new one. Now, let's upload. Waiting a couple of seconds to verify and then upload the code to the Uno. Now it's verifying. And voila! Here my LED strip turned on green. So you can see how it's easy to use the Arduino AI assistant and help you starting from scratch. So you will see later on some tips. And for your project, you can really count on the Arduino AI assistant to kickstart, right? So starting from scratch and then add single steps to your project, always using the Arduino AI assistant. And now, 5 tips to work better with the AI assistant. First one, use AI to kickstart ideas, not just fix problems. So consider the AI as your teammate, as a companion. So you can use the AI to kickstart the ideas, starting from scratch, from a blank project. For example, ask if you want to use LEDs. Now you can ask how to connect LED to my board, to my Uno R4, for example. Or if you need some kind of resistor, you can ask how to connect the resistor to your LED. If you want to use, for example, the matrix. So start to, draft everything and not just fix issues. Then later on, if you are stuck with the problem, you can ask to fix. It could be easy or more complex, but the idea is that you can use it for kickstarting the idea. So provide some general guidance. And connected to this, start small and then go big. So start small. Start with a little chunk of code, not the whole project, right? Because otherwise you will keep lost trace to your single part of the code or general parts of the code that will definitely go bad. So start small and then go big. So put together everything to create a great project. Ask one clear question at a time. This is really important, because if you are clear, if your question is clear, the answer will be clear. If you overcomplicate your question, then you will get some issues, right, in the answer that the AI will give you. Know when to stop and take over. This is really important. So you know that you can use the AI to help you, to fix, to kickstart your ideas, but you have to know when to stop and put your brain, put your knowledge, your ideas, your creativity, and take over the work from the AI. This is really important. Don't, make the error of let the AI create everything. So keep the knowledge, keep the work on your project. 5, document everything. This is really important, because if you write your code today and then you keep and take it back in days, weeks, or months, then you will ask yourself, oh, what is this? What is the meaning of this code? So if you document everything, or you can ask the AI to document everything, your life will be definitely better. So 5 tips, but I have one more bonus tip. Use example to guide the AI. This is because AI loves patterns. So if you provide an example to the AI to, give an idea on how you want the answer, then absolutely will help the AI to provide you this better or in line to your expectation. So, for example, if you have a code that has delays inside and you want to change it and probably use millis, that is a way that is non-blocking, then provide an example to the AI and say, hey, I would like to avoid any delay and use millis like this example, and copy and paste the code that you would like to have. And then this will help definitely the AI to provide you a great experience. Okay, now that I provide you these kind of tips, let's see if is the AI assistant free to use? Well, the short answer is yes. Luckily, you can use the AI for free and you will have 30 interactions per month. If you want to go beyond, then the school and the maker plans gives you 1,500 interaction per month. But if you want to go really, really big and have unlimited access, you can upgrade our team or enterprise plan. But if you want to have a complete overview, just go to cloud.arduino.cc/plans and you will have all the informations. So the school plan, You can manage your classroom with the shared spaces. You can have collaboration made easy, having all the people all the members that are inside the shared space work together on different projects. So you can boost your productivity, you can stay focused on what matter most, create amazing projects. Because the school plan can give you full visibility of all the projects. So every member of the share space can view the sketches, the dashboards, the things. So everything that is inside the space is viewed by the member. And you can also get insights, inspiration from other team members. So understanding how someone else made this and get some inspiration, and you can provide this inspiration also to your teammates. So using shared space is a really easy way to improve and grow. So you can start to use the school plan for free. You have 30 days, and if you want, you can contact us at edu.sales@arduino.cc. We are now at the Q&A, so stay with us and we will answer live to your question. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
How is
Good.
everybody?
So, Rox, you're in the airport. So busy there, right?
Yeah, I love you so much, guys, that I'm connecting from the airport. So
That's
thank you
super
everybody
great.
for joining. I hope you find the explanations and the demos very clear, and I hope you try the AI. We have some comments there. So Brian says that it's an exciting new tool. Thank you. I expect that the Arduino AI would excel at writing any Arduino code in general. So, yeah, remember that the AI is training on all the Arduino ecosystem. So that's one of the main differences between the AI assistant and ChatGPT, for example.
Yeah. Brian also asked, how does it generating code based on functional requests and when requires physics or external data? Okay. This is a little bit complex, but just to provide you an idea, the most important thing is that you provide a context to the AI assistant. So probably will not pull in existing data, but if you provide, a pattern, as I was saying during the speech, so you can say, my data are CSV based and is organized in this way. Okay, and you provide to the AI assistant example, then probably you will be more efficient or more exact on the answer. And this is more or less the way I am actually using. So it's as also for privacy. Just and then probably I can talk about a little bit, but consider that more context you provide with the examples, the more better result you will get.
Amazing. So some of you are also asking if we will share the presentation. Yes, we will share the link if you want to check it again afterwards. So don't worry about that. So is there
There's
any other question?
Yeah, there's one from Amit that asks, does the AI assistant work on other boards like Nicla and
Ah,
Portenta? Yes, totally. Yes. As Roxana was saying during the webinar, is the AI assistant is trained on all our boards. So it works out of the box with all our boards, also with the UNR3 that another user was asking during the webinar.
mm-hmm.
So answer, yes, totally yes. It not only works only with the board, with the carriers. So if you have some example, if you have some question regarding the usage of a Portentage 7 plus hot carrier, then you can ask the AI assistant, and he knows how, for example, to connect. So which are the high density connectors that are on the H7? How can I use? He knows, the AI assistant knows how to connect and provide examples on this.
Nice. I think we have
Uh,
another question. Yes.
yeah, Federico Mollura. Will
Uh-huh.
the AI have some sort of memory where I can remember all your preferences and projects?
Preferences.
Yes, on the same project, yes. So you can instruct the AI to answer in that specific way. So, for example, you can provide the context and say, for every kind of example or code you want to you will generate, don't use delays, as I was using in the example. So from then on, he will avoid to use delays and use millis, for example. Or you can ask to use some specific library for LEDs, for whatever reason you might want. You can ask for the next please use this library only. So it happens, for example, to me, that without providing a context, sometimes the AI provides you a library that he thinks is the best. But if you have some specific preferences, for example, in my case, I needed a specific library, and then I wrote used only this library, and so after that, he used only that one. Um,
That was Federico. Hmm.
yes, Federico. James, you mentioned privacy. Does your AI assistant collect user information and update based on what it receives? Thinking about student information? No, it doesn't collect anything, meaning that data remains as for any AI privacy, except, of course, we're in Europe, so GDPR and all those privacy related stuff. So no, the only thing that you can do is, if you want, if you are if you are happy with some answer, you can click on the thumb up, and he knows that he did a good work. On the other side, you can also say, "Hey, no, thumbs down, because the answer was not, or I was not expecting that kind of answer." And in the case, you can thumbs up. But this is the only thing that is possible to do. Enrico P. Maybe I'm rushing a bit, but are we gonna see a comparison with other AIs?
Yes.
Not sure if I understood your question, but basically, um, uh,
I think because I
Roxana,
mentioned, or we have the comparison between ChatGPT and the AI assistant. Maybe he is referring to that one. I guess.
oh yeah, could
So
be.
So I think the main reason or the main difference is what we mentioned, that the AI is trained specifically in the Arduino ecosystem.
Yeah.
So it will know everything about the board, the libraries, and other Arduino projects. So that's the main difference between other AIs and the Arduino AI assistant.
Okay. David
Fernando,
Fernando,
yeah, David Fernando.
go.
David
Yeah.
Fernando. Yeah, it works with other boards. Like I don't know. It says with other. Does it will work with other boards like the ESP32 to add use boards package, and have the ESP32 Arduino core?
Well, in that case, it works. For example, the Nano ESP32, of course, it's ESP32 compatible, and it works. He knows about the cores, but if you are using a specific hardware that is not, official Arduino, then he will not know, but he knows about the core. So he knows, the pin definition of the core that is inside the core. But if it's different from the physical board, then of course the AI assistant doesn't know. Alan.
Align.
Hi, the Xiao board with a lot of sensor. I would like to know if we can easily use the AI with the camera. As they are not part of the official board hardware side, then he can provide some generic information, some generic guidance, but not specific for that board. Um,
Federico again.
Federico Mollura, yes,
Uh-huh.
about the memory. Even if in a project I say to the AI, can you please add in every project a wiring diagram as a text to know how to wire the circuit correctly? Uh, Good question. For a
Mm-hmm.
specific project, yes, I know because I use. So I use very often to also provide some instruction to my colleagues or to other people, and I ask the AI to provide not only the code but also wiring instruction. I was looking, for example, for Modbus connection between 485, and so he provided me, the ASCII code that was, by the way, was really nice because he provided the ASCII art for the connection. So for the specific project, yes, I didn't try it for from let's say now on, but it's a good question.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's
Fotis,
another.
do you have a list of libraries for each type of robotic application? Example line follower. Uh, I suggest you to go to docs.arduino.cc. This I can write here, docs.arduino.cc. Because here you can find all the documentation that is available. You can look for some specific library. I can tell you that we have, for example, for our Alvik robot. So in that case, yes, totally yes. There's a line follower, and the code is there, the library is there, but the library itself is in the Alvik.
Yeah.
So my suggestion is to go to docs.arduino.cc and look for the available contributed or specific Arduino official documentation that is available.
Mm-hmm.
Philip, I want to, wow, a lot of questions. By the way, thanks a lot
Yeah.
because it's really, yeah, Rox, really. Do you want to take
For a
this one?
robotics beginner.
Yeah.
Sure, like remember, Philip, that Albi comes with a course already on the Arduino Cloud, and it's free, it's open. So you have some lessons there already. You have the line follower, you have another lessons for to explore all the Albic sensors, and there is also that's a course for blocks, block-based coding, and there is also a course for MicroPython. So it's there, you can check it out. And maybe from there you can tweak a project or something and then ask the AI to help you because remember that Albic is based on the ESP32. So you can do that as well. So
Okay.
what else?
Last
We can
check.
read any book about AI Arduino. I don't think we have a book yet.
We can write a book, Rox.
We
What do you
could.
think? Well, there's no book, but
No.
I don't remember if I told here. But basically, the AI assistant is based on Claude. So if you want to know a little bit more behind the scenes on which is the technology that runs the Arduino AI assistant is based on Claude. So for Claude, there's plenty of documentation and how it
Mm-hmm.
works.
And the best way is to try, just go there and try.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Is there an app for
okay.
the dashboard for iPhone? Oof, there's so many questions. Which one are you reading?
I lost because there's a lot. I this data.
Okay, the book.
there's an app for okay. If there's an app for the dashboard for iPhone or Android, just use the browser. Right now, it's just
Maybe
using
there.
the browser. Design is in the code editor, and so the code editor is
Yes.
available for different browsers, but in the browser itself, yes.
Mm-hmm. If you want to create like or visualize the dashboards you create for other projects, we have the Arduino IoT remote app. So it looks like this. So here you can check your dashboards, but just to check the dashboards.
Yeah.
Nye, 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 nye.
Yeah. In the meantime, yeah,
Is so they are
there's a blog
asking.
post thanks to Juliane Julie
Yes, thank you.
that yeah wrote.
There is
Here's the
asking.
blog
Is
post.
that open? Uh huh. Okay. The book is that an open source? I have the same question. Can we use it for our teaching, please? You can, we have a slide before, you can check the recording. You can use it for free, but there are some limitations. But anyone can use it for free. You just need to create an Arduino account and then, or log in with your Gmail account or GitHub account or whatever, and then you can start using it for free. So, of course, you can use it. And then the lessons I mentioned, just for our educational kids, all of our kids comes with lessons that they are on the cloud. So we have everything on the cloud, the AI assistant to create IoT projects, and all the courses are free. So you just can go to the Arduino Cloud, and then you will find all the courses we have, so you can check them out. So they are free lessons. Uh-huh.
Okay, so Federico, do you recommend any books for learning analog circuitry and semiconductor? Oh wow. Uh, There's a plenty of. I suggest you to go also for Coursera courses, so online teaching. There's some also regarding Arduino, but so using Arduino and circuitry around that. So there are good courses on Coursera. Of course, we have a lot of documentation on our website. So yeah, at the first time, I suggest to go to docs.arduino.cc.
Documentation.
Yeah, it's not in the form of a book, but you can print and create your own book just if you want. But yeah, why not?
Yeah, take
Um,
a look there.
yeah,
I think that's it.
yeah,
Yes, I guess. Woo! We managed to do it.
great. That's great.
Amazing. But
Okay,
if
so
you think of another questions later on, like on the presentation, there is like Andrea's and my email if you have any other questions after the webinar.
yes,
No
yes,
problem.
absolutely. Emmanuel is also. Can we have the links to the cloud? Yes, it was going on the ticker, but it's
Yeah, like the banner.
cloud.arduino.cc.
CC.
Here
There
we
you will
are.
find everything. The cloud editor, the AI, the courses, everything is there.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good. So before we leave, well, I hope they have enjoyed. If you want some more webinar like this with demos around AI, around these features,
Mm-hmm.
just let us know. So we will happy to organize another session with me, with Roxana, and yeah, I think that just okay. Yes, yes, okay,
Yes.
perfect, cool. Thanks a
Amazing.
lot. Okay. And okay, great. So I will wait just the 30 minutes. Write here your topics. Write in the chat some topics you
Mm-hmm.
want to be covered in a next session. So we will
Yep.
stay here for some seconds, and yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we can organize something else later on.
Yeah,
So thank you so much again for joining today. I hope we hope this was useful for you and that you try the assistant. That's the best way to start to knowing it and to see what it can do. So try it.
yeah.
And
Try.
thank you Julie, thank you Andrea for
Thanks.
today. And I see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank
See you
you.
soon. Take care.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.